Hi, this is Rachel with Rachel's Reviews, and today we're going to talk about the movie Rudy. And my last review was on the movie Hoosiers, and Rudy and Hoosiers actually have quite a bit in common. Both of them are set in Indiana. Both of them are small movies in the sense that the goal isn't a world championship, an Olympic medal. The goal is more simple. Rudy and Hoosiers are actually both directed by the same person, by David Anspaugh is the name of the director, and he was able to get a lot of the same team behind him for directing Rudy that he'd had in Hoosiers, and I think you can definitely see that influence there in Rudy. And Rudy tells the story of Rudy Redinger, and he's played by Sean Astin, and he has always dreamed of playing football for Notre Dame. He sees it as his ticket of getting out of the blue-collar lifestyle of his father. He does not want to repeat that. And the problem is that he's small, he's not that smart, and and they don't have any money. So everybody thinks he's crazy for having this goal of playing for Notre Dame. They think he's nuts. And he actually agrees with them for a little while and decides to go and work at the mill where his dad works and his best friend. And then there's an accident at the mill, and it convinces him that he needs to pursue his dream and try his hardest, at least at it. And so he heads up to South Bend, and he ends up enrolling at the junior college because he can't get into Notre Dame right away. And he becomes the assistant groundskeeper for the football field, and he gets a real love for the game and the field, and he also works really hard on his schooling, and he gets a tutor who's actually played by John Favreau in his debut role, and finally he gets in to Notre Dame, and he actually gets put on the practice team for Notre Dame, which is basically like the beat up squad. And he works really, really hard, and the coach is so impressed by his work ethic that he agrees. Rudy asks, all I want is to suit up for one game. That's all I want. And so the coach agrees that for senior year, he'll let him suit up for one game. And the problem is that all of a sudden there's a new coach, and he doesn't want to follow the same agreement. And the other players end up becoming involved. The school ends up becoming involved. It becomes kind of this movement to let Rudy have his one moment where he gets to achieve his dream. And I think that's what makes the movie so compelling, is that it's such a simple dream. It's not something that's out there and crazy. He just wants a chance to suit up. And how many of us have felt that in our lives, that we just want a chance? Just let me have this interview, let me have this job, let me have this small shot to do something with my life. And I think that's what makes it so relatable, is that it's not, a Michael Jordan story of this person with incredible abilities. All he wants is just play one game. And so, like I said, the whole team, the whole school becomes involved, and it's very, very satisfying when it gets to its conclusion. Some people have been a little bit critical of the movie because they say that, it doesn't really happen in the way that the movie shows, and that the players didn't really turn in their jersey. There wasn't really the cheers on the stand. But I like Joe Montana, when asked about it, he said, "It's a movie. Remember, not all that's true. The crowd wasn't cheering. Nobody threw in their jerseys. He did get in the game, and he did get carried off the game." So, we have to remember in movies that they're telling a story. They're telling a story, and they should be allowed the right to tell a compelling story with a little bit of flourishes, I think, every now and then. And it totally works, and I think it's definitely a really wonderful movie if you want to be inspired by a goal that you have in your life, and you want to be motivated, then this is the movie to watch. Because like I said, it's just so simple. And it's great performances. The music is great. The score has been put into, I think, like 15 other trailers and movies in different spots. It's really good. It's just a wonderful sports movie. So check it out.